This year's Spanish Grand Prix was certainly one for the ages, with Mercedes going for maximum aggression. You can now watch full 24-minute episodes of The Inside Line at our new home on unbeaten.com. The Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya is one of the most familiar sights on the Formula One calendar. But 2021's Spanish Grand Prix had more than just a touch of déjà vu about it. With seven-time F1 world champion Sir Lewis Hamilton storming to his record-equaling sixth win in Spain, a fifth straight, demolishing rival Red Bull Racing's Max Verstappen. And on a recycled strategy Mercedes famously used in Hungary 2019, with Hamilton armed with an extra set of mediums, hunting down and passing the Dutchman on tired rubber with 6 laps to go, using a surprise second stop, swallowing more than a 20-second gap. Hamilton, who took his 98th win from his milestone 100th pole, finished ahead of Verstappen in his 100th race for Red Bull. The Dutchman earned the point for fastest lap after a late second stop. And while this is now Hamilton's best ever start to a season, having amassed 94 points after 4 rounds, he said that Spain taught him a lot about his younger rival and allegedly his car's bendy rear wing. I was following relatively closely, and I learned a lot about his car and learned a lot about how he uses it. So that was a good race in that respect, he said. Valtteri Bottas finished where he started in third for his 50th podium for Mercedes, but unashamedly made Hamilton work hard to pass him on lap 52 with no fallout in the aftermath. Spain showed Ferrari has taken another step towards its rivals, with Charles Leclerc fourth ahead of Red Bull's Sergio Perez, who was stuck behind McLaren's Daniel Ricciardo until lap 46. P4 was the best we could achieve, he said. I am really happy though, because from the cockpit you can feel when you do a good job, and that was the case today. McLaren remains the only team to have scored double points at all rounds so far, with Ricciardo 6th and Lando Norris 8th for his best ever finish in Spain and 9th straight points finish. France closed out the top 10, with Alpine's Esteban Ocon in 9th, having outraced his teammate, two-time F1 world champion Fernando Alonso at all 4 rounds held so far. Pierre Gasly finished 10th for the final point, but was disappointed not just for a lack of pace, but mistakenly starting too far forward on the grid for a 5-second time penalty that made his life tougher. The car definitely has potential, Gasly said. We just haven't made it work consistently in all corners around the lap yet. To the drivers' standings, and Hamilton is 14 points ahead of Verstappen. Bottas is a surefire rear gunner, 47 points adrift of his teammate, and just 6 ahead of Norris. Leclerc has 40. On to the constructors, and the Silver Arrows are on top. 29 points ahead of Red Bull. Ferrari is just 5 points behind McLaren in 4th, with the same gap between Alpine and AlphaTauri. Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.